Hey, Nev.
Hey, Katie.
We're Ladies of Leisure.
Yes. And today we're going to talk about ridiculous fights.
10 minutes of a ridiculous fight. So
Yes.
if you're at like a ridiculous fight with your partner that like at the time you're so angry, like you're really mad, and then afterwards you're like, I might be ridiculous.
I've had a couple with Udi. I just don't remember what they were. I just remember being like so mad in my head.
I don't want Brandon to ever see this because I can't really admit about how ridiculous I am. But like,
Brandon, if you're watching, turn this off right now.
So I'm sure anyone who's watching has watched any of our other pods knows that I have been going through a move.
Yes.
And let me tell you, if there is something to test your relationship and you want to test your relationship,
Oh, the move will definitely do it.
a move is like the perfect test of a relationship because it tests like how do you work together?
Mm-hmm.
What's like how are you a team?
Yeah.
How do you tackle like obstacles, tasks, like physical, mental?
Yeah, and it's under very stressful conditions.
Under the most
It's like there's a time constraint that you have to do it in.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like your things. Like it's like
Yeah, it's your entire life.
yeah, like Brandon will be like, what is this fur thing with chains hanging off of it? And I'm like, don't touch my fur shawl scarf. It's a fur shawl scarf.
Like, this is so important.
That's what that is. Like,
Yeah.
don't talk about that.
So it's like he's almost making fun of your stuff in this stressful situation.
yes, I feel a little ridiculed. Like,
Yeah.
why do I have so many things? P.S. Like, the first date I ever went on with him, I was like, just so you know, I have a lot of things, and guys, like, tend to like me in the beginning, but then, like, later on, they hate me because they have too many things.
Oh, you actually said that to him.
Oh, yeah, right away.
Oh.
I
you
was
know
like, it's
yourself.
all fun and games until you see how many pillows I put on the couch. And then if you open the closet and you see the shoes, you'll be real angry.
Oh my God.
And then it all comes to the kitchen.
Okay, so what happened with this one?
I think the kitchen is the perfect place for storing women's things. Shoes, handbags, hair accessories. The cabinets are all like a perfect size. It's like they were meant to put your shoes in. It's like
Yeah.
two perfect.
I could see that they have the shelving
shelves,
already.
and, like,
Yeah.
you could put your boots in there. They're standing tall.
Yeah.
They're not squished. And then you stack another pair of shoes on top. It's perfect.
It's literally a
the,
California closet.
The kitchen is right there when you like leave usually. So it's
Yeah.
like you come
Pull
in.
the shoes out.
Yeah, you come in, put your shoes away right away. Like they're not laying out. You're leaving. You get them right out. It's
Yeah.
like convenient location.
Keeps you organized.
Yeah, and then like if you have drawers that like some might put like utensils in, like very nice for headbands.
I love it.
It's the perfect size to lay out your headbands. Like it's convenient.
Yeah.
Like it really is. And like don't knock it until you try it. But so my old apartment was shoes in the cabinets, headbands and hair accessories in the pullouts, and then the best bags in the pantry where people keep food. So, and it was really nice and well organized, and like I
Yeah.
loved it. It's like how some people like open the cabinet to look at the food and they're like, I don't know what I'm like eating
Yeah.
or what I'm hungry for. Like I'd open the cabinet like I don't know which bag I want, but I'm just gonna look at them.
Yeah. Do you put stuff in the oven?
I have. There was a time and place where I put paper towels in the oven.
Paper towels. Okay, so no actual like fashion stuff.
No.
Just
I had paper towels in the oven once, and I had an ex who like was cooking food, and he was like, "What's that smell?" And I think I've told you this story.
yeah. Oh, he turned on the oven.
Yeah, and he almost burnt down the apartment, like cooking
Yeah.
my paper towels.
Yeah.
So I don't use the oven anymore for storage.
Yeah, that's probably
I realize
safety hazard.
I realize that's not practical.
Yeah.
So with Brandon and I moving in together, like the first thing I did when we were putting all my things in is I claimed the best
kitchen cabinet.
cabinet for my boots. and I filled it up with all my boots, and I was like super proud of myself. And I was like, I'm gonna fill it up and I'm gonna have that and it'll be mine. And I'm only gonna take this one cabinet, and it's like, this is like a sacrifice to who I am. I'm just having this one cabinet.
Yeah, I'm not taking over the kitchen this time.
Not taking over, just one cabinet.
Especially also, we should know that Brandon cooks. He's a cooker, so
he
uses the kitchen, and he's very good. So I can see why you only were like, I'm just going to take this one little cabinet, not the entire kitchen.
I thought it...
Selfless, Cady. This is selfless.
Thank you. I was like, I'm a selfless human being.
Yeah.
So I sneak the shoes in thinking like he might be mad. But to my surprise, like we had actually friends come over that first night, and like he laughed about it, and he's like, ah ha ha. She like thinks it's funny to put her shoes in the cabinets. Whatever. And he was okay about it. I was like, yes, I got this. Like, this cabinet is mine. This real estate is like...
Yeah, you're like, I own it now.
I'm putting in, like, this is going to be mine. So our new kitchen, though, is, like... It's not as many cabinets. And, like, I feel like it's made for tall people, because if you weren't tall, you wouldn't be able to reach half the cabinets. They're all, like, kind of high up.
That's me in general. So I have a step ladder.
If you were not tall, you would need a step ladder to get to, like, there. It is like, it's high up. Like most of the cabinets, like if you like we have a kid, like he can't reach those cabinets. So put what you don't want him to touch in those.
Yeah, put the shoes in the bags.
I'm fine with him touching the shoes in the bags. That's fine. They were really good where they were. So then weekend rolls around, and we move more things in and more kitchen things, and it's getting a little tight in there, like real tight, real ridiculous. And so Brandon spills the salt in the cabinet, because we have like you know, the little like mason jars that have the molten salt in it.
Yeah.
Sprinkle that on everything. It's so delicious. He spills it. It's everywhere. Like molten salt, like
all over the place.
Everywhere. Clearly he got frustrated, and he was like, the fucking shoes have to go. Like,
oh, it just came out of nowhere. It wasn't even like he opened the cabinet and he's like getting to put stuff in
the
there.
salt fell, and the shoes were, someone was gonna take the spill. Quite literally. And so it was the shoes. And so he was like, you have to take the shoes out of the closet, out of the cabinets. Like he was like, you are being ridiculous. Like, this is a kitchen. Like, do you want me to live here or not?
Yeah.
And so like,
oh, it was a serious fight.
Yeah, it was a really serious fight. Like, really serious fight. This is like a little taste of what's like living with me.
And what did you say?
I wonder why it's taken me so long to find a partner. So I said, fine, you want the cabinets? You can have the fucking cabinets. So I walked over to the cabinets. I took out every boot one by one, and I dropped it on the middle of the floor one by one, just
to be dramatic.
In the middle of the living room. Boots covering the living room. And then I was like, have the cabinet, have at it.
Right.
And then I went to the bedroom, I put on my gym clothes, and I was like, I'm going to the gym. I went downstairs, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I was like seriously angry about it. Like, but it's like weird. It's like, for me, I was like, how does he not understand? This is my identity. Yeah. This is who I am.
Keeping the shoes.
Like, if I don't have clothes in my kitchen, like, I'm not even me anymore. Like, I was like, this is not okay. And so then I'm working out. And then, like, the more I thought of it, I'm like, if I try to tell this story to anyone, I told a story to a coworker, and she was like, is it okay if I side with Brandon? I was like, no. But like, it's like, I don't know, it's like this, I think that's the beauty of being a couple and in a like strong relationship, is that like knowing that like you're being ridiculous and you're having a moment, but them also understanding you, and like Brandon and Johnny went to the pool and like they did their thing while I was at like.
Johnny was there for this fight?
Yeah.
So how did you guys resolve it?
So then after I was at the gym for a while, I realized like, oh fuck, I'm a ridiculous girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like, that's the problem. It's like, again, like I'm the problem. It's me.
Is there any room in like one of the closets where the shoes can go?
No, I still don't know where the shoes will go. I don't know, but they've been moved nicely to a corner.
Okay, that's good.
Where they are shaming themselves. They're
exposed.
They're very sorry for their behavior. They didn't mean it. So I like kindly showed up like downstairs at the pool. Hi, I was just working out.
Yeah.
Great workout. Who's ready for lunch? Psycho.
And it got resolved.
Yeah, and like we all like got over it, but I just think it's like a matter of like moving and tension and like.
Yeah, it's everything coming to a head.
It's like, these are my things.
Yeah. And it is hard when you go from like a place where you had the entire apartment to yourself. You could put anything that you wanted wherever you wanted, to having, I don't know, to be a little bit more mindful about other people's stuff also fitting in there. Like, it is hard.
Yeah, like I have to say, it's like, I feel like when you're older and you're used to living by yourself, my gosh, moving in with someone.
Yeah, it's hard to integrate.
It's really, like, really hard.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I had a freak out before Udi moved in because I had, like, all my things. I feel like the closets weren't overstuffed. I didn't feel overwhelmed. And I had this moment where I was like, oh, my God, now everything's going to get messed up. And, like, it's going to be cramped, and I hate it already.
Yeah.
And lucky for me, he got rid of a lot of stuff because I kind of made him.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Overwhelming. And like, I don't know, your home should be like your sanctuary.
Yeah.
And I've always like kind of, it's like, I think also too, it's like the older you get, it's like the more like these are your things. Like they have memories behind them. They're sentimental. It's like,
you don't want to get rid of them.
It's like, that's the dress I met you in. Like, that's like the first time we like went out to dinner. That's like when I met this person with you. That's when we did this. Like,
okay, so in those kinds of things, I feel like some of them can go. Some of them can go because you have the guy. You don't need that dress from the first date. You already have him.
Oh, I need that first date dress.
It
was really practical. It's an ALC black strapless.
I mean, listen,
cotton poplin.
If it's a good dress,
it's
keep
timeless.
It. Yeah.
I'll have that dress forever.
Because one of my other friends, she did the same thing. I was like helping her go through her closet, and I'd put away this dress to like donate, and it was already kind of like worn out. Like it wasn't something that you should keep, but she wanted to keep it because it was like her first date dress with her husband. And I was like,
yeah. You told her to get rid of it?
Yes, I told her to get rid of it.
You're a monster.
I was like, this dress has got to go. You're never going to wear it again.
Never.
I was like, you have the guy. You're married to him. You don't need this dress. But she wanted to declutter, but she kept it. But I was like, it has to go. It has to go.
Oh my gosh.
It has to go.
My heart was like hurting. That does not have to go. Do you know what you were wearing when you met Udi?
Well, it's complicated because we were friends at first. So no, I don't remember when I was like, meeting my friend's friend.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But the first time that we like maybe went out on a real date, no, I don't remember.
I remember my
outfit
exactly.
I remember what I wore. Actually, I do.
And I remember exactly what Brandon was wearing.
I don't remember what he was wearing. He was wearing something navy because he always wears navy. But I think I remember what I was wearing.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing this like denim skirt and a tank top, like this like zebra striped tank top.
Oh, cute.
Which I still have.
I imagine you with some cute necklaces too.
I think I had like maybe one or two. I had a cute pink lacy bra.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I remember. Because like
that's a Nev look.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
like it was a little bit. It was like a thin sheer fabric, but like it wasn't see through. But you can kind of see like the pink popping out.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is cute.
Yeah,
And that bra I love.
Yeah, see,
Yeah. But it's time for that bra to go. I think I got rid of it because it just got old. Can't keep it.
See, I would make something out of that bra. Like, make it into a pillow or...
Oh my God, make a bra into a pillow.
Or I would frame it. No, that would look so cool. That would be really cool artwork. Like, imagine you framed that bra and had that. That would be such a cool piece of artwork.
But I wore that bra to like death. Like it's like it would have looked raggedy. I think I still have it. But
I'll make it into art for you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my bra.
Give me that bra.
I will give it to you. I have to check if I have it.
I'm going to make it. I have a vision. Like, imagine like a big canvas and like that bra is on it, and then we paint over it.
Ooh, okay, that could be fun. All right, art by Cady.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah. I will give you the bra.
Yeah, see? I'm telling you, like, don't get rid of it. You can do something with it.
Okay.
Like, there's so much to create in the world.
Okay. You don't have to I will keep it.
You can repurpose it.
You've convinced me.
Yeah. See, but this is my problem. Bra. Anytime there's one thing I want to get rid of, Brandon's like, no, don't get rid of that. Like, he's like, or we can donate it. And
that's what I usually do. I donate.
Yeah. No, he's great. He like has donated everything.
Yeah.
So
like this weekend, I got rid of some stuff because I had to make room for baby stuff now.
Yeah, you have to make room for someone else
I was
too.
Like, yeah, so I was like, you know what? This is a sacrifice I can make. But
so full circle, you're making room for.
I'm making room for
a roommate. You have
a roommate that requires a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you have a roommate who's coming
like furniture and like all these things that I have not considered. This roommate requires.
I can tell you something. Your roommate's gonna need some cabinet space too.
Oh, she's gonna need it. Yeah, that's why we've made space.
Yeah, Cece needs that.
Yeah, so I had to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah,
but I donate everything, so I don't feel bad. And also, I like getting rid of stuff because I feel like cleansed. Like I feel like I've shed like pounds off my life.
I do like getting rid of stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I also do like keeping stuff.
Yeah, I keep some stuff.
Yeah.
But now I'm more in like I see something, I'm like I haven't worn this in a while, or like I'm tired of it. Like it's time to go.
Yeah. We all need someone in the relationship to be sensible.
Yes, that's me in our relationship.
It's not what I'm here for. Yeah. I mean, I made us move to the clouds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's where I want to stay, in my little dream world in the clouds. And I'll try not to be the ridiculous girlfriend causing ridiculous fights.
Yes, it's okay. It's a learning curve.
I think the true maybe outcome of ridiculous fights is that, like, if you are the ridiculous person, you just need to acknowledge it and know it.
Yeah. And like have the fight, but then also like,
yeah,
like you said, acknowledge it and be like, all right, that was ridiculous.
And if at the end of the day you still love each other just as much,
yeah, that's all that matters.
I mean, I'm still hurt that I don't have that cabinet. But
you know what? Maybe Brandon can build you a cabinet in the closet, a special boots one.
It's not possible. It doesn't work. I'll tell you why.
Why?
People have long dresses. There's no bottom space for that.
Okay.
It gets really cluttered when you start doing the bottom space.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not
that's
good.
True.
It really messes up your closets.
Yeah.
And hence why kitchen cabinets are great for shoes. So that's kind of where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. Till next time.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.